now listening to Lauer Road Radio.
Hey, welcome one and all to the #1 podcast, winter, spring, and fall. Talking sports for the thrill of it all. Hey, talking life, but we're killing it all. Jason and Dan with the master plan. These are dangerous men with the mic in the hand. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. What? Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Yeah. Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Let's get it.
What? At Tanagra, when the walls fell, this is Dan Owings coming at you another time for Lauer Road Radio with my co-host, as always, Jason. How you doing today?
That's what Steven Crowder does. Have you watched his show?
No, because, you know, he wears a gun. And I find that to be threatening, personally, to me.
He triggers your...
Quite literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, I just find it to be... You know, Jason, just wait a minute. Just stop.
You may change your mind here?
Just stop.
Yeah.
You know, people die every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And he has the audacity to show up with a gun strapped on him.
Yeah.
I mean...
Where does he get off?
Where does he get off? Who does he think he is? You know?
He's a Canadian.
Is he Canadian?
He is.
Wow. Boy, he's
French Canadian.
Bucking all the trends. French Canadian?
Yeah, it's even worse. So when he moved to America, he realized this is the land of the free, the home of the brave.
Yes.
Is that racist to say home of the brave?
If you say braves, that's racist.
It is the land of the Braves.
It's also the land of the Atlanta Braves currently, until they change their names to the Atlanta
baseball team,
or I don't know, whatever it is. That's
now Stella got me hooked on the Louder with Crowder.
Mm-hmm. Levi listens to it too.
I've listened to it for about 2 solid weeks every day, and I went to go watch it today.
Is he the one that has an Asian lawyer?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. He talks about his Asian lawyer.
She knows all of it.
Okay.
I'm still new. I'm still learning everything about it. But
sure.
Sometimes I'll watch it because it's on YouTube, and sometimes I'll listen to it on the podcast. And it's the same show. But I went to go look for it on YouTube, and they've been banned.
No.
For 2 weeks.
No.
So they've had strike 2. If they get strike 3, they're
wait
off.
a minute. We're not banned from YouTube.
No.
Currently. So,
yeah.
Steven, you want to come on?
Oh, hey.
We'll get you on YouTube.
I don't know if that would ban us.
Listen, we're under the radar enough. I think that we'd be fine.
Steven.
Because it's not like they took you can still find Steven Crowder on YouTube somewhere.
That is true, yes.
So he can be on currently. So, Steven, please.
Yeah.
Listen. You've got a fan in the studio. My son would come to that episode.
Oh.
God knows he would never come to another episode.
No.
He's not interested in what's happening here. But if Steven Crowder came in,
an audience.
Steven, you could sit right here. We're going to ask you to check your gun at the door. But,
no.
Well,
I'm bringing my gun too.
I thought this was a gun-free zone.
No.
It's not?
I'm packing every episode. You just don't know it.
Me too. So what were you saying about Steven Crowder?
He sips. He goes.
Oh, right. Yeah. What do you think he's drinking?
Tea.
Okay.
So, couple things. Do you have anything you want to start off with?
Listen, I got lots of stuff that I can talk about today.
I got one thing I want to do right away.
Okay, let's do it.
Because it might pan out into something.
Hey,
it might not.
Something is better than nothing.
So it turns out...
Which is usually what you have.
Carrie Underwood never got a hold of me.
I think she had the wrong number. I saw her tweeting out something about LauerRoadRadio. I've been trying to call. I have the wrong number. I don't know.
Yeah. So I found something different.
Okay. We're just going to listen to Jesus Take the Wheel for 52 minutes.
No.
Okay.
No. We're off Carrie Underwood.
Okay.
Hey, listen, it's an open invitation. If you ever want to come on, come on.
You had your chance. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Steven Crowder, you're next.
Well, there might be another person here.
Okay.
So I was going through Twitter the other day. What?
I don't know. Just continue.
I was going through the Twitter.
Uh-huh.
And I came across Tim Tebow.
Oh.
Now listen, I love Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
Big fan.
You won't find a bigger fan than this guy right here.
Yeah.
Except if the year is 19 or 2000.
And they beat the Buckeyes.
Yeah, but I'm over it.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So, according to Twitter, in his bio, it says text me, and it has a phone number.
Huh.
So, I'm not going to give out the phone number. You can go to Twitter and look it up yourself.
Sure.
But I think we ought to text him.
Text him right now.
Yes.
Say, call this number to be on Lauer Road Radio. My brother Dan
Well,
and
that's
I.
a lot. I'm going to try to keep it simple here.
What are you going to text?
I don't know yet. Let's keep it simple.
Oh, jeez.
I already typed it wrong. That would be bad. He's got a check mark by his name, so I assume this is the real Tim Tebow.
Oh, if it's the blue check mark, then it's legit.
Well, it's not blue anymore.
It's not blue.
It's a white check mark.
Did Twitter change it or something?
I don't know. I think they got a bad publicity from the blue check mark.
Yeah,
so now,
blue's kind of like a little too on the nose. Yeah, I get it.
So, okay, so what should I say?
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim. We're big fans.
We're big fans.
Is that WE''RE?
We're, yes, WE''.
I don't want to sound like a retard.
You don't want to sound like one, but
no.
I mean.
Hey, we're big fans. Oh, we're not supposed to say that word.
No, you're not supposed to say that. That's your upbringing coming out. We used to say that a lot when we were like 10.
Yeah.
But then we grew up and we learned.
Sometimes I still talk like I'm 10.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like an idiot.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. That's my favorite Michael Scott quote.
It's a great quote.
You don't call your friends retarded. You call your friends retarded when they act like retards.
You just murdered the quote.
How's it go?
You don't call a retarded person a retard. Yeah. It's bad taste. You call your friends retarded when they're acting like retards. It's offensive, and Michael Scott is an idiot.
He is an idiot.
And that's why he says that, because he's an idiot.
Okay. So, hey, we're big fans. Congrats on
congrats on?
He just signed for the Jags.
Like officially?
Yeah.
Okay.
Congrats. CONGR. Should I do congratulations?
Congrats. I think congrats is good. That's nice.
Okay, so congrats on the NFL deal.
Okay.
Not MFL, NFL signing.
Good.
We'd love to have you on our show sometime.
We're recording now. Give us a call.
Okay. We would love to have you.
Listen, if Tim Tebow called, do we know that it would work? Do we have the technology?
Well, that's why I got the dongle before the podcast.
But you feel like it would definitely work.
We would love to have you on our show sometime. We will.
I mean, this is.
I'll just stop there.
Okay.
Because then if he says, "Oh yeah, sure, anytime," I'll say, "How about right now?"
Okay.
Okay, we'll do that.
That's good.
So let me repeat this back. It says,
"Okay, I'm listening."
Hey,
I should read it.
Okay, why don't you read it?
I mean, it should be "Hey!" exclamation mark, and then you're going to start
exclamation
a new
mark.
Sentence. You don't. Well, I mean, at the very least,
comma. Does this need to be grammatically correct?
Yes, he's a college graduate, Jason.
I'm not.
Hey, we're big fans. Congrats on the NFL signings. I mean, signing.
Yeah,
not signings.
Yeah. It's a good thing you checked this.
We would love to have you on our show sometime.
I think that's sufficient.
But he doesn't know who we are.
Oh.
So should you add a link to Lauer Road Radio maybe? Like right after it?
Yeah. I'll just do the website.
Okay.
So www.Lauer.
Yeah, and if you want to know more about Lauer Radio, just go to LauerRoadRadio.com. Is that our website?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Nobody's taken it. I can't believe they left it.
I know.
www.Lauer, LAUER, ROAD, RADIO.com.
Very good.
Send. There. We'll see what happens.
All right.
We've officially reached out to Tim Tebow.
Your phone's very light.
That's this is my real phone.
Yeah.
That is a iPod.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, because it has the real jack on it.
I see.
So I use that when I walk the dog.
So why do you need that thing if it has the real? Why do you need the dongle?
To call.
Oh, I see.
If he calls my phone, I'm going to give him my personal cell phone. I'm not going to have him call.
I got you.
The iPod.
So you gave him your personal cell on that text?
Not yet.
Oh, I see.
If he responds and says, "Oh, thank you."
All right, I got you.
Are you following?
All right, I follow you now. Yeah.
Right now, let's put. It'll be a race. Who comes on first, Steven Crowder or Tim Tebow?
Yeah. Do we have Steven Crowder's phone number? Anybody?
No. Well, Stella, do you have it? I assume that you would. She goes, oh, yeah, I text him all the time.
Okay. I swear, if she was personal friends with Steven Crowder and like just never
Like,
mentioned
never
it,
told her.
I would be furious.
They like FaceTime.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
You know.
No, yeah.
Yeah, Steve?
Mm-hmm. We play Minecraft together all the time. What?
I assume he has kids. Does he have kids?
I think he's gonna have twins soon.
Soon. So he's not.
Okay.
Okay.
We could give him some dad advice.
Dad advice.
Mhm.
Yeah. That would be great. I
Yeah.
think we're probably 10 years older than he is. He's probably 30, right?
Yeah.
Do you know how old he is?
I don't know.
Okay.
Seems like he's 30.
He seems like he's 30.
I don't know.
He'll grow up eventually.
He's the meme, right? That
Yeah,
guy
Changed
that
My Mind.
and he's
Yeah.
like leaning back. That's great.
I watched 2 Change My Mind episodes today. One of them was there are only 2 genders. Change My Mind.
Well, Facebook says no.
And
Facebook says
the other
there's
one was
75.
I am pro-gun. Change My Mind. So I find myself with him on both.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I could change. I'd have to change my own mind before I could change his mind. So that'd be a tough one.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I thought that was fun. So we'll see if Tim Tebow or Steven Crowder calls first.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I mean, you could let Tim Tebow know I receive at some time I must have his dad is a missionary. Did you know this?
No.
To the Philippines. At some time I must have given to his dad's ministry.
Oh,
because
yeah.
I get his dad's newsletter in the mail.
Yeah.
So you can even let him know I'm a personal friend of his dad.
Personal friend. Okay.
I mean, he sends me a newsletter.
Yeah. It's exciting.
All right. So that's what you got? That's the big thing?
Yeah. Your Wi-Fi's a little slow. It's still trying to send.
Oh, this could ruin the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
So what's your first thing?
I'm wearing a Batman shirt. I found this in the closet. So I was wearing this shirt to Walmart. Okay?
Yes.
I'm walking through Walmart just like you do.
Yeah.
Just noticing the people in their pajamas, noticing the obese people riding the carts, noticing the moms screaming at their child while the kids, just all the things, the sights and the sounds of
A typical Walmart.
Any local Walmart.
Yeah.
And as I'm walking through, this guy's walking by, I'm walking, and he's walking by me, and he looks at me, and he's like, hey, cool shirt. And I was like, all right. He's like, okay.
Was it Christian Bale?
Thanks. No,
George
it's just
Clooney.
some dude.
Okay.
I don't think he was wearing pajamas. And
Maybe he thought those were pajamas.
maybe.
Yeah.
I just was like, Batman's pretty mainstream. You know what I mean? It's not like I was wearing even if I was wearing like a specific bad guy from Batman, that's like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, that's the kind of thing that you can, but I feel like he wanted to connect with me as a person and then to talk about Batman, I think, but I'm not a Batman. I don't know anything about Batman, not more than anybody else that's seen the Batman movies. Somebody just got me this shirt, so I wear it sometimes, and I just thought it was a little odd to try to connect with me on Batman. On one level, I kind of felt bad for the guy because he obviously needs a friend.
Yeah.
But that's not the. You don't just
said
find
he was
people
overweight,
I didn't notice it.
bigger
so he probably,
or heavier or smaller than you.
I think we were pretty similar.
So fat.
Just call a spade a spade.
Is there more to that? Because I want to jump on the fat thing.
Let's jump on the fat thing.
So last week
Yes,
we did a lot of fat talk,
we did a lot of fat talk.
and we got a comment from Brett.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Friend of
Friend of the show, Brett.
That
which he
nailed
doesn't have
my
a
weight.
nickname. That nailed your weight.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And he said that. Did you didn't see his comment?
No,
did you?
I didn't.
Okay, so he said about guessing your weight. He said, "Well, I weigh 240,
Yeah.
and he's got to be bigger than me." So that's where he came up with his number 245.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so funny.
That's
Oh.
a total Brett comment.
Well, I didn't. Yeah, it's a total Brett comment. I think I'm going to see Brett tonight. There's a good chance I will, so I'll have to mention that. Yeah, I didn't know that if he watched the show at all, but maybe somebody let him
Tipped
know
him
we
off,
talked about
yeah.
him. But
So
I don't know.
here's
Maybe he does
here's
watch
the thing, though, is so that's fun. I thought was very, very funny. Brett's a very funny guy.
Yeah.
Now, he picks and chooses.
Yes, he's like a sniper.
He's a sniper. He sits back in the bushes, and when he sees it,
Yeah.
and it's good.
Yes.
Rarely misses.
He only takes a shot when he knows
it's a
he has
confirmed
a
kill
shot.
shot.
Yeah.
And so he's very good with that. You and I, on the other hand, just
No, I'm like I'm just
Rapid
playing
fire.
I'm just playing the percentages. You know what I mean? Just
I'm gonna hit something.
Yeah.
Shoot 100 bullets, might hit one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I think that's pretty much how I go too. So he said something else, and it's starting to annoy me. For 2 weeks in a row, we've had this comment, and he finishes off with this comment: "Great job." And previously,
Yes.
who was it? The week before?
I think it was Tricky.
Oh yeah, Tricky wrote "Great job" on there.
Yeah.
Now listen, 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
I said leave a comment.
Yeah.
Just anything.
Just something
Just
like
something like
great job.
Well, 2 weeks in a row we got "Great job." I don't want "Great job."
No, we don't want great job.
Do not comment "Great job." That actually angers me because "Great job" is super generic. Be very specific. If you
Yes.
comment "Great job," next time I see you, I will slap you in the face.
I'd like a comment on how you enjoy the show,
Yes.
and then followed by either Dan or Jason is my favorite.
Yes.
Just give
In
us
generalities.
Yeah, just how about what you think of the show, and then I prefer fill in the blank. Dan, Jason, or Stella. She's
Stella
a part of
would
the show
win.
too.
I don't think we should leave her in on this.
I think it'd be unfair not to.
Okay, that's fine. So I prefer
Yes.
my favorite member of the crew. I mean, don't write exactly what we say.
I think
Just
we're the
be
team.
A little Yeah, my favorite member of the team is
Yeah,
blank.
Blank.
Yeah, and maybe why.
Yeah, if you want to elaborate, all the better.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that'd be fun. So do not comment "Great job."
So okay.
I will slap you.
Well, Brett, you did nail my weight, but thankfully,
Yeah.
I'm still doing good. I'm on my I've been doing intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
I'm on like 2 weeks straight that I have a 16-hour. Actually, been averaging 17 hours according to my app. Fasting time, and then a 6 hour feeding window, and during that feeding window, I've only been eating low carb. So I've been doing very well. Been taking some more steps. So Brett, hopefully that won't be true any longer.
Yeah. So speaking of fat people,
He should work at the circus.
Brett, as
Yeah.
a fat man,
No, as the person that guesses
Oh.
the weight.
it's like
Not
he's
as
not that fat.
Not as a fat
You're
man.
fatter than he is. You should be at the circus.
Currently, we're head and head. I mean, currently, or gut and gut.
Yeah. We went to Kings Island over the weekend, and they have that there where you can guess people's weight. And I was telling the kids and Shelby that I would love that job. Now, I don't know if I'd be good at it. I just think it'd be fantastic. I could get more people over to my station than I think anybody. You're calling people out, asking people,
I think I would do well as a contestant on that.
people would guess wrong.
If it wasn't, I mean, unless
Except for Brett.
It
Yeah.
does. Brett.
Well, I
is
weigh
apparently-
240, and he's bigger than me. So one thing I noticed a couple things at Kings Island. A, there are more fat people than skinny people at Kings Island.
There are more fat people than skinny people at
I think
Kings Island.
in America, but specifically at Kings Island.
Okay.
And I noticed one other thing. Fat people should not wear skin-toned clothing.
No, they should not. Most people, I don't think, should wear skin tone.
Stella and I pointed a couple out. People were wearing some skin-toned clothing, like specifically
if the tone is your own skin.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. If you're a little bit
Skin
darker,
comes. I don't know if you know this, Jason.
Huh?
Skin comes in many different colors.
What?
Yes. So
It's
I mean,
like a
to say
range.
skinned,
A range of
it's
color?
a range of color. It's all the same. I think it's all probably based on the same color palette. It's like the color palette that you get at the
it's
at
a
Sherwin
sliding
Williams,
scale, yeah.
where you've got the light
Albino.
but it's all pulling from the same. I would assume melatonin or whatever that is.
yeah,
That your skin.
I'd say it's like
the same base color.
white, yellow. Well, somewhere it goes red and then brown.
Yeah. I don't think we should be talking about this.
What I'm saying is,
Anyway.
if your skin tone is tan,
Or like pink, like yours.
am I pink? I'm not pink. I'm like peach.
Okay.
I should not wear pants that has this skin tone.
No, you should not.
And more than one people, more than two people, more than three people, more than 5 people
Wow.
were wearing their own skin tone pants.
Like
It looks-
khakis? Or
yeah, like khaki or jean. I don't know what the material. You just see them walking away. And because they're fat, most of them are like tight. And so it looks like they're not wearing
they're
clothes at all.
spilling out.
It looks like they only have a shirt on.
That's not a good look.
No. And part of me wants to tell them, but I'm not the right person.
No.
I could not tastefully do that.
Hey, this, what you're doing here, this is
Like
a bad
this
look.
up here, not so bad. This down here, something's got to
This
change.
is not working for
That's
you.
not working. So, skin-toned clothing
You noticed.
should never be worn.
And more than half the fat people at Kings Island are fat.
Yes. There's a lot of things at Kings Island that annoyed me this past time.
Well, you're getting older. That's
I am
only
getting
going to
older.
increase. Imagine what it's going to be like when you're 60.
Oh, I'm
Go
going to hate
Kings Island.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, most people already annoy me on some scale with something. Most everybody, there's at least one thing that annoys me.
Yes. Where do you fall on that scale?
Oh, I hate myself.
Okay. I just want
I just
everybody
wanna
to
be
know
fair.
you're
Yeah.
an equal opportunity.
Oh, I criticize myself more than anybody.
Yeah.
More than anybody.
So if the golden rule is treat others, as you treat yourself, you're doing just fine.
In fact, I treat others better than I treat myself. So that's a win.
Okay. You're killing it.
I'm killing it. And so one of the things that annoyed me, parents need to do a better job training their children on this
Yes.
one task.
Oh.
One
I
specific
agreed
task.
with you even before you said this one task.
Well, listen, I think this one task overflows to other parts in your life.
Yes.
Now, it's one thing that you might not immediately identify as a problem,
Okay.
but it goes much deeper.
I'm with you.
You with
Is
me on
this
this?
this is a dad vice? We used to have music for dad vice.
Yeah. Did Dave give us that, or did we do it?
Dave gave it to us. It's good.
Yeah, we got to find it.
I think I have it on my computer.
Okay, we'll find it. Maybe. Maybe not.
I don't know.
Trail Broken Promises.
Yeah.
At the fountain, the pop fountain,
Okay.
right? There's multiple different
Some people might call it a soda fountain. Just some people might be confused.
soda pop fountain.
It's soda pop fountain.
Yeah.
Yes, got it.
where you can get Coke, Fanta, Sprite, Dr. Pepper,
or just be crazy.
whatever.
mix them all.
Suicide. That's what they used to call it. I don't know if they call that anymore, but
That's what we call it at the Prospect Pool.
yeah, I don't think that's a proper term anymore.
I don't think you're allowed to say that. I think we've said 7 things that you're not allowed to say
We might be banned
in this episode.
So don't get the suicide, but you can get one of every flavor if you want. The thing that bothers me is when children go up to the ice, they fill their cup with ice, and then look at it and then dump it almost all out.
Yes.
Listen,
Yeah.
this is how you do it.
Uh-huh.
You tap the ice,
Yeah,
a little
yeah, yeah.
tappy, 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 and you tap it to the point where you have just enough.
Yeah.
There's a pile of ice
Yes.
underneath
Yes.
the ice
Yes.
dump. This bothers me. And even worse,
Okay.
I saw many kids.
Yes.
Ice,
Ice.
dump,
Dump.
a little bit more ice.
A little bit more ice.
Stop. This is what's wrong with America. We have no more common sense.
Yeah. Okay.
None. It's
feel
all
like
about you and nobody else.
I feel like it's about the ice. Like the ice tells the story.
Oh, it tells me everything I need to know about you. Everything. You're super selfish.
Okay.
You only care about yourself.
Okay.
You have no self-control,
Check.
right?
Are you talking about me or the ice kids?
The ice kids.
Okay, yeah.
And you could give a rip about life. Someone has to fill
When
the
you
ice
say
bucket back
kid,
up.
what do you mean? Like teenager? Does teenager fit in that mold?
Between 8 and 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what
Now,
do you
listen,
do?
I did see adults do it too.
So what do you do when you say, hey, Gideon, go get yourself a pop, and then he does that? How do you handle that?
Like, why would you dump? So you're Gideon. So get your
Okay.
ice. Hey, stop! What are you doing? Stop! Stop!
Why
Why did
want
you
this much?
stop?
I don't want this much. I
Listen.
want more pop. I don't want this much.
Why did you put?
Why do you always do this to me?
Gideon, listen. Why did you put that much ice in your cup?
I thought I wanted it,
Okay,
but but I don't want that much.
Why not?
It's just ice. It doesn't cost you any more.
Gideon.
What is it? What is it costing you? Why do you care about this?
Gideon.
Why do you care about this?
Listen, I would I would have already slapped you and taken you home. We are done with this experiment called Kings Island. Okay. You will never come back.
Fine.
I promise you, I will leave you at home next time.
Fine. I don't want to come with you.
Fine.
Wow.
That didn't go over well. No, Gideon listens. When I tell him, he listens.
Yeah.
He knows enough to listen because I will slap him.
Yeah.
And so the response is, Gideon, whatever you put in that cup, you're drinking. If you put in 3 different pops and you don't like it, you're going to drink it. You got to learn your lesson.
That's the way it is.
You have to. You put too much ice in, next time, don't put so much in.
Sometimes life gives you more ice than you wanted, but you still got to eat it.
It's fine.
Is that the...
Yeah.
When life gives you ice, make
Water.
slushies. Water. That's it. Yeah.
With enough time, you'll get water out of it. And water's a part of life that we all need.
You're a no ice guy.
So at Kings Island, I do a tap of the Sprite ice with Sprite.
Okay.
A tap of ice, just 2 or 3 cubes with some Sprite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of gives me something to swirl and
You like
if
that.
I drink it, and then I got a little to chew on.
Erica likes to fill a cup up with ice.
Ugh.
Sometimes she'll ask for an extra cup of ice.
What?
Yeah. She
No.
loves ice. She's a big fan of ice.
It waters down the pop.
Well, I haven't had pop.
Yeah.
I don't remember last time I got like a pop
Yeah.
from a soda fountain or something. I have no memory of the last time that happened. But when I do, I'm somewhere between you and Erica, you know. Now, when I get iced tea, it depends on the iced tea.
Sometimes it's thick.
But sometimes it's so thick, you do want you want to fill it up with ice.
Like
You
a
need it.
McDonald's sweet tea, you have to have ice.
Yeah, well, I don't get the sweet tea. I get the unsweetened tea.
Wow.
But I still want to fill it up with ice.
Yeah.
Because it's got to, especially with unsweet tea, it's got to be cold.
And, well, they hot brew it.
Yeah.
And so it's warm a lot of
Yeah,
times.
so even if you don't ask for extra ice, you're going to get a thing that has almost no ice in it.
Yeah.
So you have to ask for extra ice. And even then, it might be melted by the time it gets
Honestly, most of that stuff, I just want to get it myself. I want to put in exactly as much ice
You know
as
what
I
you
want.
like.
And the ice buckets, like if you go and get where they fill the ice up for you, those containers are nasty.
Yes. Yeah,
Because
that's-
it's usually like the bucket, and they dip the cup down or they got a scoop.
Yeah.
If you check the germs and the
It's
amount
it's
of
like worse than the
feces
bathroom.
and
You'd be
everything
better
else.
just to scoop your cup into the toilet and just drink.
you might as well.
Yeah.
It's that bad.
It's that
It's
bad.
really, really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. The best is the self-making ice machine.
Come on. If you can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all the magic happens up there. It doesn't need any human interaction.
Sometimes, like the one at Panda Express at Kings Island, I saw them do it. They fill up a bucket in the back and then they dump
Just
it in
a
there.
bucket they find
Well,
like in
where
a
else does
storage
that
unit.
That could be their mop bucket.
Yeah, it probably
You don't
is.
know.
It probably is.
They could be mopping the floor.
And they're probably like, well, it's clean because we put Lysol in it, so you know this. At least it's clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's things that we eat that we come in contact with all day, every day.
I don't want to know.
Well,
And
yeah.
listen, you don't have to on purpose be gross.
No.
Let's try to be clean.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Listen, I know that you're going to come across gross stuff. I totally get it. I'm sure that I've eaten things that were nasty beyond belief,
Sure.
but I don't want to know it.
Okay.
And make a good effort to try to be clean.
Okay.
That's my first thing. I've got other things that annoyed me at Kings Island.
Well, I'm sure.
We'll stop there.
We'll stop there.
Yeah.
So we could either do the Netflix suggestion of the week, or we could talk about credit cards.
Let's save that. Let's do the credit cards.
Okay. Oh, do the credit cards.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are a few things. First of all, I think I've shared with you my theory before that with the newer, I mean, we're a few years into it now, but the new chip option, I have a belief that you put your card in and then it holds it there for a minute and then you take your card out. When it says, you wait for it to say remove card. I have a theory that if you could time it up just right to where just before it said remove card, that your transaction would be paid for, but it wouldn't credit your account.
Right.
I have a belief that there's like a split second in which if you did it just right, that you could nail it.
Right.
I've been trying that theory. The cashiers get upset because you keep on taking it out before it says remove card because you're trying to time it, but still. The other thing that happens at gas stations is you put the card in and then it says remove card rapidly. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
What's rapidly? Like how? I don't know what rapidly is.
Like this.
Do you do it about that fast? How fast do you do it? Like that.
Like that.
Because they say rapidly, I get super angry. I pull it out as fast as I can.
Now, I don't think it's talking about like grab and pull. I think it's just the pull. So it's not like a...
So it's like...
Yeah, it's
you
not
don't have
like...
to go like this.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like pulled out rapidly. Like you've got 3 seconds before the machine will explode.
No, I think what they're saying is that when it comes out...
Once you making contact.
Don't bring... Yeah, not slowly kind of pull it out, but just pull it out quick.
Right.
And I get very anxious that maybe I didn't pull it out rapidly enough. And so I rip it out as fast as I can. And it really kind of stresses me out. And I long for the days when you could just do this.
Yeah, swipe.
And just swipe the card. But
what's wrong with the swipe?
I like the swiping.
Swiping's the best.
Mm-hmm. Am I bothering you? Am I interrupting you for something? Or is Tim Tebow texting you?
I'm trying to get the Tebow thing to go through.
Oh, I see.
I had a slight issue.
You want to play the Netflix suggestion of the week song while you do that?
That's a good idea. Oh, I thought you were going to do the credit card thing. We already talked about that.
Well, I was
we
talking
did a
about
whole
the
segment.
rapidly thing.
Yeah,
Here's the thing, Jason. If you were invested into the conversation,
I am.
Who knows where it might have gone? But you were all like, yeah, like
Is
the
that
way, like when Stella's talking to you, like you know what I mean, like the same thing.
I know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, I thought, is that the thing you said might have some legs and we might talk about it?
Animation, Japanese. Oh wait, animation. Yeah,
he
sure.
just texted back.
All right, did he?
Yeah.
It's probably like an automatic response.
It is.
Yeah.
It says, "What's up? It's Timmy."
Sweet.
This is an auto text. Just wanted to let you know I got your text. Welcome to the family.
Yeah.
Click the link below and add yourself to my contacts so that I can respond to you later on.
Oh, okay.
Also, don't forget, God's got a great plan for you.
Who's this God that he speaks of?
Should I type, who is this God that you speak of? He'd probably call immediately.
He might. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, hey.
So are you did you respond?
Well, I have to add him to my contacts.
Well, do it.
I'm doing it right now. Information.
Why don't you play the music? Gosh.
Netflix, watch these shows of those. Netflix, or maybe Hulu Plus. Netflix, watch these shows with us. Netflix, or maybe Hulu Plus. Or maybe Amazon Prime or something like that, like YouTube. Or we don't want to put a box around what you watch, so you never know.
You know what I haven't had in a while?
An Oreo.
Dimetap.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a long time since I've had Dimetap. That's a teaser. I'm going to talk about Dimetap later. Jason, what is your Netflix suggestion of the week?
My Netflix suggestion of the week is brought to you by Netflix. It's a Netflix original.
Oh.
It's a stand-up.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy.
I don't know.
His name is Tom Papa.
I have heard of Tom Papa.
So this
I
particular...
believe he's friends with Jerry Seinfeld.
That probably... That checks out. This particular one's called Tom Papa, You're Doing Great.
Oh.
And it's relatively new. It's 2020 is the release date. It's probably filmed in 2019, pre-COVID, but because nobody's wearing masks. But, or maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know, Jason. There's lots of things that I don't know.
This
maybe
guy,
they all got tested.
Listen,
maybe they all got vaccinated.
Yeah.
I know a guy that got vaccinated.
Yeah.
And then he got exposed to it.
Yeah.
So he's quarantining himself.
Hey.
And I was like, why did you even get vaccinated?
Listen. Why are you so judgy?
You brought it up. I didn't bring it up.
I didn't want to bring it up. I was
going
to drop it.
Because it's
you
idiotic.
kept going with it.
All right.
Okay,
continue.
so Tom Papa, You're Doing Great.
Tom Papa.
I love this guy. He's my new favorite.
Really?
He really is.
Okay.
He, the cadence of his voice and how he delivers things.
I could see that.
It's fantastic. Yeah. He repeats the same thing like 3 different ways. He's like, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Oh,
and the way
like
that he, something like that. I don't know. Maybe not exactly. Maybe not exactly.
Okay,
maybe not exactly.
That's enough. That's enough. There's one Tom Papa and you're not him.
And I
don't know if the
there's a fly.
viewer can see. I don't know if it's showing up.
Super.
But we got an extra studio guest, and it's a fly.
Oh, did you catch him?
No, I came so close.
I thought you had him.
Danielson.
The chopsticks.
I know I couldn't catch it with these mitts, and he can do it with the
Tom Papa. Tom Papa, you're doing great.
Tom Papa. You're doing great.
Oh, did you get him?
No.
Oh, you're gonna be careful. You're about to knock that camera over.
Listen, if that's what it takes for me to kill this fly, I'm gonna do it.
We need to hang a fly strip. Oh, that's one of my favorite.
I mean, get your own podcast. Fly.
One of my favorite stories from us in our teenage years was the fly strip. And we may have told this
I don't know.
before.
Do people do fly strips anymore? Is that even a thing? When's the last time you saw a fly strip?
I put one in my garage sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I haven't put one in the house.
For those that don't know, what's a fly strip?
It's a sticky piece of paper,
It's like
wax
double-sided
paper.
tape kind of a thing.
It's really, really sticky.
It's very sticky.
It's like
more than
there's
tape.
a resin.
Yeah.
There's something gross on it. And you hang it from the ceiling. And when flies land on it,
They get stuck.
and they can't fly off.
And we had a fly issue. Growing up, we didn't have air conditioning, so we had to have a lot of windows open.
Everything was open.
So, and we
Yeah.
lived out in the country, lots of flies.
Right.
And so we had a lot of flies in the house.
Yeah.
And so we put up these sticks. Sometimes in the evenings, we'd have all the flies in the house, and then we'd get a little cold, so all the flies would go up to the ceiling,
Yeah.
and then you could suck up all the flies
With the vacuum.
cleaner.
Yeah.
That was hours of fun.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun.
Lots of fun. So one time, there
Fly
was a fly strip hanging in the kitchen.
Middle of the kitchen,
Off.
off of the ceiling fan.
That's right. And you are making a sandwich at the counter.
As you do.
As you do. And as you do.
I make a
as you
great.
do.
That's enough.
And I saw this fly strip, and I saw that you were facing the other direction, not really paying a whole lot of attention to anything other than your sandwich.
Which, I mean, when you get a sandwich, okay.
And I had this moment of brilliance.
An epiphany, some people might
epiphany.
call it.
An opportunity that I could not pass up. I immediately yelled, Dan, come here. Let me show you something. Like, you got to come quick. Dan, come here. And you turned and ran face into the fly strip.
And it wasn't, if one thing, it'd be like, we just put this fly strip up and there were no flies on it.
It'd been there a couple days.
There were more flies than strip at this point. And when you take it off of your face, the resin and the flies remain on your face, and it's just not coming off.
Yeah.
And you just have this strip down your face of flies and that kind of like brownish caramel looking.
Yeah.
It might be caramel. I don't know. Resin. It just doesn't come off. You scrub it, you wash it, and then fly guts are smearing across your face because you can't get it off. It's not great. I mean, even the process of like taking it off, because then it gets more stuck on you. It's awful.
It was fantastic. It was one of my favorite moments ever.
Yeah.
And
you have a gift for that sort of thing.
I do. And I don't plan that stuff. It just happens. I see an opportunity and I take it.
Yeah.
And that's what happened that day.
Yeah.
So
I was talking to Abby one time. Her brother and sister were kind of giving her a hard time. I said, Abby, honestly, I know what you're going through. I understand. You have older siblings. They give you a hard time sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, And I said, Jason is my older brother. And she was like, well, at least he's not, they're not Jason. That's what she said.
I drove past your house the other day. I don't know if she told you. I was with Harrison, and I was taking him. He was going to go mow a yard somewhere. And I see Abby out in the front yard. She's with a little kid.
She babysits.
And she's out there playing something in the front yard, sitting down. And I rolled down the window to the van. We got like a creeper van.
Yeah, you do.
And so I rolled. That's what the kids call it. I don't know what that means. I mean, I just drive around offering kids candy.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was
You're a good guy.
Van. And so I rolled down the window, and I look out the window, and I stare at her very slowly as I drive by. And she was very confused.
I think Erica was looking out the window because she's like, what's your brother doing? I remember her saying that. Like, what's your brother doing? So, and it seems like it might have been, was it a Monday?
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
I think I was reading, and by the time I looked up, I think you were gone. So
yeah.
I was like, I don't know. She's like, is he coming here? I'm like, I don't know. So
I can't drive by your house?
That makes a lot of sense. No, but, slowly driving by our house while you're, scowling out the window.
It's pretty funny. She was very confused.
She would be. Yeah.
The Harrison picked up a mowing gig, $30 a week mowing a yard. It's
not so bad.
And it's a small yard. He can do it like a half an hour.
Levi just started a mowing business, and he got business cards printed off.
Yeah.
He bought a weed eater, like a nice weed eater. He's gonna
Yeah.
get a leaf blower. He's gonna do the whole thing. He's gonna buy a truck. I told him, I was like, listen, I went for a walk the other day.
Yeah.
And I saw 5 or 6 different people professionally mowing lawns.
Yeah.
Some were working for the city, some were working for landscaping companies, but they were all getting paid
Yeah.
by another person
Yeah.
to mow. That's what they're doing for a living. You don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
That's not a bad job.
Right.
You want to be the guy that is paying people.
Right.
You're 17 right now.
Yeah.
Just invest everything. By the time you're 25,
Yeah.
30 years old, you'll pay lots of people. And
That's-
you can just sit there and make music or whatever you
Yeah.
want to do while they do all the work.
That's exactly what I told Harrison. I had the same conversation. So I said, listen, this guy is paying him 30. He's got another gig that's like 20 a week. I said, that's $50 a week. Like, that's pretty good for 2 yards. What if you had 2 yards a day? $50 a day? That's not bad because you're not paying taxes on it either.
Yeah.
That's cash, straight cash.
And by the way, never pay taxes. You know, if you can avoid it, if you can go, if you go your whole life.
I mean, if you start hiring people and have an official business,
there's ways around it.
pay taxes.
Oh, okay.
But if you're a teenager,
Give to Caesar what is Caesar's.
Yeah.
That's our.
I like to say render unto Caesar.
I like to say give to Biden what is Biden's.
What's your Netflix suggestion? Mine's Tom Papa. You're doing great.
Awesome. Mine is on Disney Plus, and it's the new Star Wars series, The Bad Batch. Now, it's like a continuation of the Clone Wars,
Okay.
which I never watched, those cartoons, but my kids like them, and wanted to do something with my kids. They were excited about this thing coming out. So The Bad Batch, do you know the plot?
No, I know nothing about it.
So the plot is you've got these like 5 stormtroopers, except they all have a genetic defect that gives them, like, one's like super duper strong, one is like an amazing sniper, there's one guy that's like really like tech savvy, he can like mold into computers or something, I don't know. And so they all have like an X-Men type of power because of the genetic defect that they gave them. But Jason, this genetic defect also makes them individualist. So they're thinking individually. And
so they're like normal people.
Except they have these superpowers, and they are clone troopers. So they fight for the
rebels.
No.
Oh, the
Well, so the series starts off, and within the first like 20 minutes, Order 66 happens.
Right.
And they're like, what the heck is this? And so they don't do it.
They're not blindly following orders.
Yes, they're not blindly following orders. And so now you're following these 5 stormtroopers like in this world where everything is shifted. And actually I really like it's made by Dave Filoni, who is one of the genius guys
is it animated?
behind Mandalorian. It is animated.
Yeah.
So it's a bit hard for me to get into because of that. They should make a live action version of this because the plot is actually pretty interesting. I like it. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but my kids liked it, and I enjoyed watching it with them. And it's called The Bad Batch, and it's on Disney Plus. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. That's all I got to say about it. Disney. I watch Disney a lot, but I specifically I babysit on Sunday nights. Eric and I babysit these 4 little girls. And when they want to watch a cartoon, I always pick a cartoon on Disney Plus that they won't play on the kids thing. So one that's like offensive or something.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the right way.
So yeah, so at least Disney for now, Disney's keeping them on there. So I found a copy we were going through some stuff because we're moving. I found a copy of Dr. Seuss, If I Ran the Zoo, in pristine condition. I think I should try to sell it.
I don't know.
Did you know that book got banned?
That particular one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
My favorite Dr. Seuss is Sneetches on the Beaches.
My favorite Dr. Seuss is Horton Hatches an Egg.
Maisie the Lazy Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Are you familiar with Sneetches? Sylvester McMonkey McBean.
Listen.
Came on with the Star On machine.
I don't hate Sneetches, but, you know.
It's a superior story.
I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. An elephant's faithful 100%. I mean, there's a lot of life lessons in there.
There is, but he's an elephant sitting in a tree. How ridiculous is that?
That's what the people said when they walked by.
Yeah. It's super, super crazy. Super ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
Now the Sneeches on beaches,
I don't know what a sneech is.
they had stars upon theirs.
What do you got?
And
You
the
got-
Sneeches on the beaches thought they were better than the Sneeches without.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Hey, look at that.
Jelly
Okay.
beans.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so on the back there's a chart.
Gimbals.
Yeah, that's where
Yeah. Buddy the elf
Buddy
worked.
the Elf went. Yeah. So on the back there's various flavors.
There's no high fructose corn syrup in these.
Ooh,
Dear.
that means they're good for you
20. So there's basically just over a carb per
jelly bean.
jelly bean.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That checks out. So on these, there are flavors,
Yeah.
including cotton candy, blueberry, bubblegum, buttered popcorn,
Yeah.
cappuccino, crushed pineapple, kiwi, juicy pear,
Yeah.
island punch,
Got it.
green apple,
Okay.
licorice.
I mean, there's 40 flavors. You going to read them all?
No, it's just going through very cherry, strawberry jam.
Uh-huh.
If you could have any flavor,
We're actually talking about jelly beans.
Yeah,
You said we were going to.
and we are, well, I said that like 3 or 4 weeks ago, but
Yeah.
listen, I delivered.
I did not know this was going to happen.
So the question is, if you could have your own flavor jelly bean, what would it be?
So I'm not a huge... I am one that I believe that jelly beans should be fruit flavored.
As opposed to what?
Buttered popcorn, chocolate, peanut butter. There's one on here, Java,
Ooh, I think
licorice.
Java jelly bean sounds delicious. You would oppose a Java jelly bean?
Root beer. Yes, I would oppose a Java jelly bean.
I would buy a whole bag of
I
Java
like
jelly beans.
coffee a lot, but doesn't mean I want it in my my jelly beans. So I'm a fruit. I'm one that I'm kind of old school. I'm one that believes that jelly beans should be fruit flavored. So if I had to have, this is a spicy cinnamon one. Why don't I just have Red Hots at that point? You know what I mean? It's like you're trying to be something that you're not. You know what I mean? Be a jelly bean. There's other spicy cinnamon things.
Yeah.
I could have a Tic Tac. You know, there's other things like that I could get.
Tic Tac is extremely overrated.
I mean, first of all, I don't hear a lot of people, like, I don't remember the last time I heard anybody be like, you know what's great? Tic Tacs. So in order to be overrated, people have to actually, like, it has to be have some kind of buzz. I don't think Tic Tacs have any buzz. Second of all.
Yeah. Obviously, this hit a spot with you.
Second of all, Tic Tacs pack probably more punch
Yeah.
per ounce than any other mint.
Okay,
And you put one Tic Tac in, it's making a big difference.
So you're
Thirdly, the white Tic Tac, which is the classic, correct Tic Tac.
Yeah.
The green Tic Tac should be banished to hell.
I like the green ones.
You would. Now, when we were kids,
Yeah.
we didn't get a lot of treats.
No.
But there was a period of time in which every day, every Sunday when we went to church, and we drove like a half hour, 40 minutes to get to church,
Yeah.
we'd stop at a gas station and we could go in and get a mint or like a gum of our choice. And for like 2 years straight, on the way to church, I got orange Tic Tacs. So we would get I got a box of orange, a case or whatever of orange Tic Tacs, and we would get them. We'd be about 10 minutes away from the church when we got them.
Yeah.
I think the thought was we were supposed to have fresh breath when
Right.
we got to church.
Right.
That was supposed to be good.
As opposed to brushing our teeth.
Whatever, I don't know. But in that 10-minute period, I would polish off the entire box, case, container of orange Tic Tacs, and it was phenomenal. I'm a huge fan of orange Tic Tacs.
I think orange Tic Tac is the worst.
I love an orange Tic Tac.
So bad.
I don't remember the last time I had an orange Tic Tac, but I'm a big... first of all, you don't suck an orange Tic Tac. You chew it. And you don't chew one orange Tic Tac. It's like a minimum of 5 at a time.
Yeah.
And you kind of bite down on them. They don't crack.
Yeah.
They don't like crunch. They kind of like...
Snap.
No. They get... they flatten.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And then you allow, after you flatten them, you allow all of that the juice from the orange Tic Tac to ruminate in your mouth for a little bit, and then you swallow, and it hits every taste receptacle on your tongue and in your mouth, and then you swallow it down, and you do that until those 5 Tic Tacs are gone, and then you do it again. And in about 10 minutes, if you're doing good, you can work your way through an entire container of Tic Tacs. So, first of all, I don't think a thing can be overrated if I've literally never heard anybody talk about it.
Obviously, you love Tic Tacs a lot.
Obviously.
And I just think that's overrated. If you're going to get a mint, listen, what is a Tic Tac? It's a mint.
It's a mint.
Right?
Yes.
If you go to the store right now to get a mint, what would it be?
For the sake of my breath or for like enjoyment?
It's a combination. You get to choose a mint that will both freshen your breath and give you short-term pleasure.
So there's a scale here, okay? Yes. The short-term pleasure is the orange Tic Tac. It's not giving you much for your breath.
That's right.
But it tastes fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, on the other side is the, what's the metal?
Mentos. Altoids.
Altoids.
Yeah.
Altoids is on the other side, which I actually like an Altoid.
I love Altoids.
I don't have a problem with an Altoid. Yeah. But the first time you have an Altoid, you're like, what is this? Altoids are all about the breath.
Yeah.
So there's a scale here, and I feel like Tic Tac falls right in the middle of the scale. There's a good amount of enjoyment, and there's plenty of enjoyment in a Tic Tac, and it does give you good breath. Now, am I going to say it gives you the breath that you would get from an Altoid? No, I'm not going to say that. You could probably play the outro music anytime you want. But it does make your breath better. Fresh.
I'd say certs.
Oh, you're a cert. I don't remember the last time I had a cert.
I think certs trump Tic Tac. Mm-hmm. I think Altoids trump certs. I think on the scale you go Tic Tac, cert.
Where do you put Mentos and all of that?
Mentos is almost more of a candy.
I love a Mentos. The fruit Mentos are the best if you can get them.
I've never had a fruit Mentos.
Oh, fruit Mentos are fantastic.
Let's go the minty Mentos.
Yeah, those are good too, and they're chewy.
Our dad liked those.
It's like gum that dissolves.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Our dad liked those. Mm-hmm. And one year when I was 18, I worked at a gas station, and I ordered from the wholesale a huge crate, like a huge box of Mentos. It was like 288 Mentos things, and we gave them to Christmas that year. Do you remember that?
No. I might not have been around.
You were there. I was a senior in high school.
I was pretty busy that year. A lot going on.
Okay, so next week, we're either going to have Tim Tebow on or Steven Crowder.
Carrie Underwood's still welcome to call, but I mean, honestly, we don't really have much to talk to you about.
Yeah. If you got to choose one of the three, who would it be?
Steven Crowder.
Over Tim Tebow?
I love Tim Tebow, but Steven Crowder talks for a living. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he'll be more entertaining on the show.
That's true.
Now, if I'm picking one to play football for me,
Carrie Underwood.
Obviously. All right, this is Dan signing off for Jason, reminding you to always keep your stick on the ice and never wear the blue sweats.
Sit, boo, boo, sit. Good dog.
I have spoken.